Hi everybody, I hope you're well. I just thought I would come on because my children have convinced me to start my own YouTube channel, but actually I think it's a really great idea because it will act as a good useful resource for me to show you some techniques that I use and do at home that I don't always have possibility to show you when I'm teaching. And also because I know some of my adult learners who come on a Monday don't use social media, so actually having a link that will take them directly or to take you directly to a video will be really useful. So this is just a little archive and a little bit of something creative for everybody to dip into. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful spring weather. We've been really blessed. We've had some lovely days up until now. It's a bit fresher today, but really beautiful out there. So good light and a good time for everyone to get active and creative. So the idea of these videos is that I will start off by explaining a little bit about what you might need for a technique, and then I will do a fast motion video because otherwise you could be here all night just watching me paint or draw or splatter. So you'll get a bit of both, but hopefully these will just act as triggers and a great starting point for you to embark on something creative this week or today. So for today's activity, I'm going to show you how I turn a blank canvas into a textured surface before I embark on any kind of painting. So whether it be an abstract painting, an abstract landscape painting, or even a portrait painting, I often put some form of texture down onto the surface. I really enjoy leaving it to dry and then seeing what it gives me when I come back to it, sometimes the next day. So I often will do this on more than one surface because it's really useful for me when I'm in the creative flow to have more than one piece of work to work on at the same time. So anything up to 3 is a really good number for me. So what I normally do is to, sometimes I'm very intuitive and I just go fully colourful and all the colours of the rainbow, or other times I will choose tonality of colour. So I might go dark red, light red, medium reds, or I might go along the lines of choosing colours that represent nature or choosing colours that represent energy or the sun or something. So decide on your colour scheme, and then what you're going to need are some pieces of scrap paper. So they can be tissue papers, they can be magazine cuttings, they can be wrapping paper that you haven't thrown away but you don't know what to do with, anything really. I often keep papers that I've painted on but I really don't know what to do, and sometimes in my children's classes I accumulate a lot of those kind of papers, but because they're so pretty and the colours are so lovely on the surface, it's a shame to get rid of them. So you're going to need papers, you're going to need a surface to work onto, so something a little bit more rigid than paper, but watercolour paper should be rigid enough, even cardboard, but if you have a canvas board or a canvas, that's great. And then you'll need watered down PVA and a big painting brush to apply with, and that's all you need. So good luck and away you go. Just watch what I do here. See you later. So here we go. I've created a surface to work onto, made from lots of papers and things that I had. I had an old pattern, so I've used bits of that. And these are going to act as a really lovely starting point for an image when I come to do it. So sometimes I see landscapes and things, sometimes I can see figures and things, and that's a really good initial starting point. But what I will do in my next video is to show you how I lay colours down, and then step by step show you the steps to kind of create a really lovely surface, abstract surface, or whatever it ends up being. But it's exciting just to not know exactly how things are going to work out, but to lay the first surface down, you know, that's the first and the most important starting point. So thank you everybody so much for coming on and listening to me. I hope you enjoyed my first YouTube video, and hopefully it's given you a little bit of an inspiration to get you started on a bit of a creative task. Take care everybody, bye.